I am a gourmand lover, and just because it's summer doesn't mean that I have to put away all my gourmands. In today's video, I am here to share with you some fragrances that I think are perfect if you want to stay sweet in this heat. So if you're interested, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Aisha from simplyaisha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, we're going to be talking about gourmand fragrances that can be worn at high heat levels without choking you or others around you out. Now, of course, this is always subjective. We all have a level of sweetness that we're comfortable with. So take these things with a grain of salt. These are my opinions. Know that I live in a very hot environment. I live in Florida, but not only is it hot, it is very humid. And so I feel like I am sensitive to fragrances in this heat. So I felt like I had to make this video for y'all. So let's go ahead and get into these fragrances. So I do have one honorable mention. We're going to start with that one. This is Dolce Amalfi from Xerjoff. And the reason that this is honorable mention is because I talk about it all the time, y'all. I love this fragrance, and I was going to leave it out of this video, but it is so perfect for hot weather to me. It's perfect year round. This is a sweet, juicy fruit gum, and right on cue, there go the landscape people. I swear, every time I film, every time somebody shows up, they're not even in my yard, they're my next door neighbor, but I can still hear them. Hopefully it's not too loud. We're gonna press on, y'all, because I don't have many instances to film videos with my kids being out of school, so we're gonna press on. So as I was saying, this is my juicy fruit gum scent. To me, it smells like sweet tropical fruits, but then it's mixed with these Christmas type spices. So think clove, cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, those type of spices. So it's very unique to me. It is quite sweet though, but it wears really well in the heat. I don't find it to be overwhelming because of the juicy fruitiness of this. The main fruit in here, I believe, is quince, and I have never smelled a quince before, but I do pick that up, and I kind of know what that smells like from other fragrances that I've experienced. So I do pick that up, but I also pick up some other type of fruit, like something just very tropical in nature. I'm not even sure what fruit, y'all, but it's sweet, juicy fruit mixed with spices. So I talk about this a lot. I love it. Perfect for warm weather. Definitely deserves a spot in this video. And although it's an honorable mention, I kind of just talked about it for too long anyway. So here we are. Dolce Amalfi by Xerjoff. The rest of these will be in no particular order. I'm just pulling out of my box of goodies over here. So this one is House of Sillage Cream Chiffon. I love this fragrance. I think this was sent to me last summer, I believe. And when I got it, I talked about it a lot and then kind of put it away, because to me, this is more of a warm weather scent. But I've been wearing this a little bit more recently and thoroughly enjoying this. I actually wore this to bed last night, so I definitely knew it needed to be in this video. So anyway, this is a fluffy, citrusy, vanilla kind of marshmallow scent. When I smell this, it just makes me think of fluff, like lemon meringue, that fluff that's on the top of lemon meringue. That's what I think of when I smell this. So I definitely feel like I can pick up on lemon in this fragrance, but I will say if you are not a huge lemon lover, you still may want to give this a sniff, because to me, the lemon is not overpowering. It just kind of is like a lemony vanilla scent. And then you have this beautiful marshmallow, but it's not thick. It's all very airy, very fluffy. It smells very lightweight, but it is quite delicious smelling. And I will say, although this smells lightweight, it actually does pretty well on the skin. Every time I wear this out and about, somebody compliments me without fail. It seems like the type of fragrance that nobody would notice, but I'm telling you, they do. Maybe because it's unique to them, or maybe because it leaves a good like trail. But I always get compliments when I wear this, and they say I just smell good and sweet. So this is really nice if you are somebody who maybe doesn't love gourmands, like you don't like super sweet things, but you want to like step your toe in it, I would say this one would be a good one to try, especially if you can catch this on sale. Y'all know House of Sillage runs sales all the time. I do have an affiliate link from them that I will leave down below. I'm not sure if it's on sale right now, but I would say check it out if you're interested. If it's not on sale, just wait, y'all. It will go on sale, okay? So again, that is Cream Chiffon from House of Sillage. The next fragrance I have is from Acro, and this is Bake. So in contrast to the Cream Chiffon that I just showed you, this one is another lemony gourmand, but this one you have to be a lemon lover. The lemon is quite sharp in here, especially at first spray. So to me, it's quite sharp, it's quite prominent, but it doesn't smell like lemon cleaner, which I know a lot of people have problem with lemon. To me, the lemon in this is just very tart, very realistic. Smells like a lemon rind. It definitely smells like that to me. So when I smell this, I think of like lemon bars, you know, with the, let me see if I can pop a picture of it. I've never made a lemon bar, but I love the way they taste. And this is what this smells like to me. So at first spray, that's what I get. The more this fragrance wears, you do get more of those pastry vibes coming out, and it becomes more of like a tart lemon cookie, but the lemon sticks around pretty much the entire time. It does die down some, but it sticks around. So if you're not a fan of lemon, you're probably not gonna like this, but I think this smells absolutely amazing. And I think although it gets quite sweet, especially in the dry down, I think because of the tartness of this lemon, it allows it to be worn in the hot weather. It doesn't feel overpowering, although it does get a lot sweeter in my opinion, more pastry-like in the dry down. So again, that is Acro Bake. The next fragrance I have is one that I've had in my collection for a while that I kind of neglect, but it definitely deserved a spot in this video. So this one is from Molinar, and this is Vanille Fruité. So this fragrance is a tropical fruit and vanilla fragrance. I'm not even sure what types of fruits are in here. It smells like a bowl of sweet, juicy, tropical fruits. I can't really pinpoint anything, just tropical fruits and possibly some berries. And then the vanilla that is in here smells thick and dense, but kind of ice cream-ish. So I think because it kind of takes on that ice cream vibe, this feels like it works in hot weather, although it is kind of a thicker, denser, sweeter vanilla. It's gorgeous, y'all. It's really, really good. I actually only wear this in warm weather. You can wear this one year round. Obviously it is a vanilla, so it has that sweetness. It will stand up to the cold. But for me, when I smell this, I just think summer vibes, just sweet summer vibes. So if I want to smell sweet and playful, this is one I can go for. I also really like to mix this with other fragrances because I feel like it works well with other fruity fragrances. So I've mixed this with Burberry Her before, so it gives me the kind of that strawberry kind of ice cream type feeling. I've also mixed it with Hayati from Attar collection, so then it gives me kind of that raspberry ice cream feeling. It's a gorgeous fragrance, very affordable, not one you hear about a lot, but it's still really good. Even though it's not a hyped, popular fragrance, I think this is kind of a bit of a hidden gem. So again, that is Vanille Fruité from Molinar. The next fragrance is one that I have been loving since I got it a few months ago. This is from Alexander J, and this is Zafir Oud Vanille. So I know you hear oud, don't be scared, y'all. I smell oud in this, but this to me is mainly a vanilla scent. And the vanilla in here is a little bit spicy, but it's also sweet. And then the oud is just very smooth. It just adds some woodiness to this fragrance. And I know none of that sounds summer-like, but there's a coconut in here too. And the coconut is good, y'all. It doesn't smell sunscreeny. It's that creamy kind of like coconut cream, not coconut milk, like coconut cream. It gives it those types of vibes. So it gives it this tropical flair. Although it's kind of a deeper, heavier scent, that coconut really lifts it to me. And this is one that I have worn in the heat, y'all, and it works. Now, I probably will wear this one mainly at night in the heat, but I've worn this during the day in the heat when I was on my little staycation, and it totally worked. This is one of those fragrances that I find to be an unexpected scent in the heat, because looking at the notes and at first spray, you may think I definitely couldn't wear that when it's hot. This is a cold weather scent. But if you wear it in the hot, it works. I haven't actually worn this in the cold because when I got it, it was already warm. I got this in the springtime. So I haven't worn it in the cold, so I don't know how it's gonna do. But in the warmth, it works, y'all. It's so good. It's not too heavy. It's just enough. And you will smell different from the girl standing next to you wearing something frou frou la la. So again, this one is not necessarily 100% foodie, but I still count this as a gourmand because it does give me those sweet vanillic elements that I think still puts this in a gourmand class, but you won't smell foodie if you're not into smelling like literal food. So again, that is Zephyr Oud Vanille from Alexander J. This next fragrance was popular in these YouTube streets a couple years ago, but nobody talks about it too much anymore, but I still love this. This is from Nobile 1942, and this is La Danza. I'm not gonna say the whole name, but check out my description box if you're interested. I will put the entire name down there. It's a long name. I don't pronounce it correctly, so we're just gonna call it La Danza for this video. This is good. This is sweet caramel apple sparkly goodness. So this reminds me of like a caramel apple cider. It has this transparent sparkling quality to it, and then it just smells so purely sweet. Like the apples smell so natural. And then I'm not even sure if caramel is a listed note in this fragrance, but to me that's what I get, a pure caramel apple scent that smells sparkly, but it's also transparent and not too heavy, so you can wear it in the heat. It is amazing, y'all. It's amazing. To me, this is definitely something you can carry into the fall because obviously it's an apple scent. I feel like all apple scents work in the fall, but it can definitely be worn on the hottest of days. You will not be overpowered. It's done really, really well. And although it is a sweet gourmand scent, I feel like it smells quite elegant. I love this, y'all. It is so good. It's so addictive too. Every time I wear this, I want to keep wearing this. So I might wear this to bed tonight. I don't know. I'm already wearing my fragrance for the day, so I can't spray this on, but it is calling my name now. So again, that is La Danza by Nobile 1942. The next fragrance is from Kayali, and this is Pistachio Gelato. So if you've been watching any fragrance videos, or you've looked at any fragrance content on Instagram, I know you've heard about this. And I know a lot of y'all are probably tired of hearing about this, but I personally really, really like this fragrance. This was sent to me, but it wasn't sent to me from Kayali, so I don't have to say anything positive about it, y'all. This was sent to me from a third-party company to review like online as like a text review. So I'm sharing this purely because I really enjoy the fragrance. So I know it's called Pistachio Gelato, but to me, it's not super literal to that. So when I smell this, initially I get some sort of citrus at the opening. It smells like a bergamot. It just gives it a very bright opening. I definitely get pistachio in this fragrance, and the pistachio is a little sweet, but it's mainly a nutty element. It's not extremely overpowering, but I do find it to be present. And then I also get this sweet kind of vanillic base to this fragrance. So I know a lot of people were disappointed because they thought Pistachio Gelato, it would be super literal. I don't find this to be super literal, but I do find it to smell really amazing and perfect for hot weather because it is light, it is airy enough, and it does have that sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. It gives me gelato or ice cream type vibes without being too much. And honestly, although it opens up with those citrusy notes, as this fragrance wears on the body, to me, I definitely get more of the gourmand notes coming in. So it definitely gets sweeter to me the longer that I wear this fragrance, but it never becomes overpowering because it's just like a very light, transparent type scent. I really like this. I find it to be decently lasting. When I first got this, I felt like it maybe lasted like 4 hours, but I feel like now I can smell it for about 6 hours on my skin. So I feel like that's pretty good for this type of scent, especially for the fact that I can wear this on the hottest of days and it does not bother anyone around me. I've gotten compliments on this from strangers, and I just find it to be a very happy, uplifting, fun summer type of scent. I don't know that I would wear this when it gets colder because I don't think it'll be heavy enough to stand up, but I think it's perfect for warm weather. So again, that is Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. Next up is a fragrance that I don't talk about very much, but I do really enjoy this one. This one is from Parfums de Marly, and it is Oriana. So it is this gorgeous Barbie pink. So I feel like a lot of people have been talking about this lately, but I really enjoy this scent. This is a sweet kind of raspberry, orange blossom, marshmallow type scent. It does have some other citruses in this fragrance that I find really help to uplift this fragrance, but overall it's a sweet, pretty, feminine scent. I count this as a gourmand, although it doesn't smell completely edible because of those floral components, but I still count this as a gourmand because to me it smells like delicious when I smell it, y'all. It is really nice. I think that if you like floral scents and you like gourmands but you don't want anything like too literal, I think this is one you definitely should check out. It gets compared to Love Don't Be Shy, and I kind of get what people are saying, although I don't think they smell the same. But if Love Don't Be Shy was something that was too sweet, too thick for you, maybe Oriana will be a better option because it does have those fruits and it has this citrusy note that kind of really like uplifts it. Very easy to wear. To me, I don't get the best performance out of this, but I layer this and I get it to last for me, and it's really, really beautiful. A very feminine fragrance in my opinion, but not boring. So again, that is Oriana by Parfums de Marly. This next fragrance is pretty new in my collection. I haven't even shared in a haul video yet, but once I got it, I knew it belonged in this video. So this is from Erin, and this is Tangier Vanille. Now, I ended up picking this up from the cosmetic company store at the outlet mall close to me. So if you have one of those near you and you're interested in this fragrance, check them out. But anyway, this fragrance is a vanilla fragrance, but it's this kind of musky vanilla. And the vanilla that's in here kind of smells like creamy and lactonic, almost like a melted type ice cream, but then it's mixed with this kind of darker musk. It's really gorgeous, y'all. It's really gorgeous. It smells a little bit boozy too, but not too much. So if you like something like Note Vanille from Mykalev, I think this is kind of similar, but for some reason I like this better. I mean, don't quote me, y'all. I haven't worn Note Vanille a lot, so I don't really know how I feel about that fragrance. So pretend I didn't say that. Anyway, I really like this one, and I think if you like Note Vanille, I think this kind of sits in the same wheelhouse as that. And I've worn this out in the hot, and it smelled amazing on me. It gave me gourmand vibes without smelling like food, without being too heavy, and it's just gorgeous, y'all. So especially if you can find this at a good deal, try it out, see if you like it. I think it's a really nice one, perfect for hot weather. So again, that is Erin Tangier Vanille. This next fragrance is an oldie but a goodie. This is from Lolita Lempicka, and this is Lolita Land. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, then you probably know every time I show this bottle, I have to tell y'all about how ugly it is. And some people love it, but I do not. I do not like this bottle at all. But even though I don't like the bottle, I love the fragrance. And little known fact, this fragrance was actually created by master perfumer Francis Kirkshon. Can y'all believe that, right? Clearly he didn't have anything to do with the bottle, because anyway, this smells so good. This is a fizzy orange vanilla. The vanilla in this is quite thick. It is sweet. The orange in this is also sweet, but it has this fizzy nature to it, and I feel like that makes me feel like it works year round. It's okay in hot weather. It's okay in cold weather. It just works, y'all. The fizziness just causes this to be a more uplifted type of fragrance, although it is quite sweet. Now, for some of y'all, this is going to be too sweet for the heat. For me, it works, y'all. I don't go crazy with the sprays on this fragrance when I wear it when it's hot, or even if I wear it when it's cold. I don't find the need to go crazy with the sprays on this. But if I spray normally, and for me, normal is like 8 to 10 sprays. If I spray normally, this works so well in the heat, and it's fun. It's one of those fun, kind of reminds me of like orange soda type fragrances, like a creamsicle. And to me, that gives me summer vibes. So if you have this in your collection, pull it out, dust it off. It's still good. Nobody talks about it anymore, but it's still good. And I think it works really well in this heat. I'm not sure if this fragrance is discontinued. If I can find it, I will link it down below. Even if it is discontinued, I'm sure you can probably find it at a discounter website. So I'll link it down below if I can, but it's really good. And it deserves a little bit of shine because it works perfectly for hot weather. So again, that is Lolita Land by Lolita Limpica. And the last fragrance we're going to talk about today is from Profumo de Firenze, and this is Buontalenti. So this fragrance is delicious. When I smell this, I get a burst of fruits and then this ice cream like vanilla. So the fruits in here to me are just very sweet and transparent and almost, I don't want to say childlike, but it definitely gives me memories of good times when I was younger. But I don't feel like it smells juvenile. Hopefully that makes sense. Initially I get like banana, but then I also smell like peach, raspberry, smells kind of like there could be some pineapple in here. Could be completely wrong, y'all, but that's what it smells like to me. And then the vanilla in this is quite transparent, but it's sweet and ice cream like, kind of milky like, but not too far gone. So if you're not into milky scents, you still may like this. There's definitely a creamy ice cream feel to it, but it's not too pronounced. So I love this. It layers well with other fragrances, and I like to layer this over a strawberry body lotion that I really feel like helps to bring it out. I actually talked about this in my fragrance favorites video that I posted recently. I'll try to link that for you if I remember, but this is really delicious smelling, perfect for summer. I would not wear this when it's cold. It doesn't have enough oomph to it, but for hot weather, it's really fun and playful, but still really sweet and gourmand. So again, that is Buontalenti by Profumo de Firenze. So those were the fragrances I wanted to share with you. If you want to stay sweet in this heat, let me know if you've tried any of the fragrances that I talked about. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know what's your go-to sweet gourmand for hot weather. Share all that in the comments. I know I don't respond to every single comment, and I'm sorry if that offends you, but I do read every single comment, and I appreciate y'all sharing your fragrances down there, and it helps others. I'm definitely a comment reader. When I watch others' videos, I'm scrolling through the comments seeing what all the people are saying. So even if you don't get a response from me, or you get a response that's like 3 weeks late, still know it's helping somebody, okay? And I appreciate you all leaving those comments. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I typically upload videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I have tons of content you can check out in your free time. Also, if you haven't checked out my website, check it out. It's www.simplyayisha.com. Over there, I talk about fragrance, but I also talk about other things I love. Get on my email list over there so you stay up to date as well. Also, if you want to connect me more, follow me over on Instagram. I'm typically in my stories almost every day, and I love to chat with y'all in my DMs over there. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.